Okay, welcome back, guys, to these trends once again. And also, see the green wave. We're in a political season, and you know what is going on. See that? Have you know what is going on?
I know what is going on.
Your constituency, is it blue or green?
It's green.
Green.
Green all the way.
Charlie.
One green, one blue.
One green, one blue. Right now, it's just like one blue for you, 8 green for me. Something like that. Or
8 green for you.
Oh, I'm just, is this a scenario?
Yeah.
Charlie, so, a lot of honorables, then they we. A lot of the ministers and also some of the people who have seats in parliament now, Charlie, then will come and nothing did there again.
But before we even go into the whole conversation, who did you vote for? Did you vote as a citizen of this country?
Oh, yes, I vote.
Patriotic citizen.
Can't you see? I vote.
I voted.
Okay, I voted.
What?
I voted. I'm adding EB.
The French one doesn't know how to speak good English.
Yes, that's it, because I'm a je suis le vote.
Oui.
Okay, I understand. So before then, don't forget this segment is brought to you by
Kindela Enterprise. They are the dealers in body splash and more. You take their contact on the screen, order your body splash. They have all the good body splash that you have been wanting. You have took for pictures, you have take a screenshot on social media, and they have all those body splash in stock. They do both wholesale and retail. Smell nice.
Charlie.
Nice.
The one smelling nice. So before the election, John Dramani Mahama, the president-elect, has promised us some things to do in his first 120 days, which is, I think that's 4 months.
Yeah.
In his first 4 months. And so we would like to go through some of them and see which ones are possible, and then Charlie.
It is possible. All of them are possible.
Okay, it is possible.
It is possible. So the first, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's first 120 days social contract with the people of Ghana.
Yeah.
The first one, he will nominate within the first 14 days the complete list of cabinet ministers for parliament approval. And his second term, he will constitute the
Leaniest
he will constitute the leaniest and most effective government under the Fourth Republic in my first 90 days in office.
So I personally think when it comes to he said he's going to nominate within 14 days the complete list of cabinet ministers and for parliamentary approval, which I think is good, because even in the lesson in the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government, I think it took him more than 6 months. His Excellency. It took him more than 6 months for him to complete that long list, over 100 and something ministers and deputies. And the shock self way. This small country, China self, I don't know. China will be 1 billion crowd.
China will not play.
And they don't even have ministers up to 60. And Ghana small like this. And also the second point that he is saying that he's going to constitute the leaniest and the most efficient government under. Okay, yes.
The Fourth Republic.
So I'm expecting the ministers and deputies, everything should be like maybe 30. 30 will be cool.
Maybe 12 service okay, yeah.
I think so, but this is Ghana. I don't think. But
then
at least
to run the country.
Yes, at least 30, which is a good thing. And then the fourth point, he said, establish a robust code conduct and standard for all government officials.
Perfect.
And the fourth point is hold a national economic dialogue to discuss the true state of the economy and prepare the homegrown fiscal consolidation program to guide the budget, which I think is a good thing to do.
I'm particular on the fourth point, because the fourth point, our previous governments, they are still in power, but they didn't do well. They didn't do justice.
They didn't handle the economy well at all.
The state of affairs. Even when they go for all these meetings, when they call for like the financial briefing and all that, they don't tell us anything. At the end of the day, we don't know where this country is financially.
They will tell you it's COVID or Russia-Ukraine war. And one thing about them is that they are not open to any advice from anybody. So I personally think that if, according to what John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, is trying to say, if truly to come to pass, I think it's a good thing, so that well-meaning Ghanaians can come together and help the nation. Because see, it's not only it's not as if say it's only the NDC that have the most intellectuals in this country, or only the NPP. They should open the floor for everybody to come in. People who have knowledge about the economy so that they can come in and help the country, because at the end, Ghana belongs to all of us, not just the political parties. And also, the code of conduct thing he's talking about, I think it should be a good thing. So, and one thing about Mahama'S, if you fool, Charlie, you go. He's the only president that we know that used to prosecute some of his own MPs. Like, for example, Abu Gapeli, he prosecuted him because of that Jida and Sada thing. So, as for he is known for that. So let's go to, I think,
the 5th point. Within my first 90 days in office, scrap the following
draconian taxes to elevate
hardship and ease the high cost of doing business. E-levy, COVID levy, 10% levy on bet winnings, and
emission levy.
Within my first 90 days in office, review taxes and levies on vehicle and equipment imported into the country for industrial and agricultural purposes. The 5th and 6th point is very important because I'm very interested in it. When you are sending mobile money, the stress you go through, when you go to the restaurant to eat, you pay a whole lot of taxes you don't have to go. When you go to the malls to go and shop, your tax is even more than the.
I said, even COVID has passed almost 3 years now, yet we are still paying for COVID levy.
Yeah,
last time, a friend bought a TV, a Samsung TV, which cost him 6,500. If the COVID levy alone is closer to 1,000 cities, for what? Yeah. COVID is so far gone.
Yeah,
you know, and the e-levy too, and the e-levy thing too. They said because of the economy, COVID, so they needed funds to what. Still nothing.
The COVID is over, but still we are still paying for e-levy.
And yet they are preaching to us that we should be using we shouldn't be carrying cash, so we should do transaction as in mobile money transaction. Yet they are charging us for that. How can you preach this?
With the cashless system, but that they added with the cashless system, that's what is the.
So I support this thing. I'm praying that it comes to pass. I am praying and also within my first 90 days in office, review the taxes and those things. Yeah.
I'm happy about that because importation taxes now is crazy.
Crazy. You buy car maybe $2,000 outside.
You pay 80,000 Ghana
cedis. You don't say. Okay.
No, it's Ghana cedi because it takes Ghana cedi at the port.
Yes.
And the car is you are paying like
the import duties.
It's too much.
The import duties it's even more expensive than the car that you bought. Like how? How? And also, so on the 7th point, he said, commence drafting needed legal amendments and prepare for implementing the 24-hour economy policy under the office of the president. I am thinking that for this policy, well, okay, let me go to the 8th. And he said, establish an accelerated expert development council to promote export as part of a broader strategy for economic transformation. So on the 7th point like this, the 24-hour economy, I think it's a good thing because see, if that 24-hour economy comes in, at least maybe one job, there will be 2 people to do one job. So assuming if they start and they are starting with let's say 50,000 or let's say 500,000 people, automatically it's creating job for 500,000 people again. Because instead of you doing one job, now it's going to be 2 people.
Yeah.
Or let's say some of them can even go to the extent of 3. So imagine it's 3. So automatically it's going to create job, which I think.
It's a good thing. And productivity will be high. Again,
yes.
A lot of people don't understand this about the 24-hour economy. It's about a shift system. So if somebody will go to work in the morning and come out in the afternoon, and some will continue from the afternoon to the evening, from the evening to dawn. Like it's 24 hours, so the whole day we are working, we are rotating, but at the same time it's different people. Yeah. And I think it's a good idea. I just pray that
it comes to pass.
It should come to pass, and also talk to the private
firms
to also try to employ people like that. Because I don't know, if not, we don't have a lot of public corporations that will employ.
That will do this, such stuff.
So let's go to isn't that 9th point?
Yeah, so the 9th one, I personally heard him about the 9th point. He is talking about, establish an accelerated export development council. So what they are trying to do is that you know, especially for the agri sector and some of the companies that are going to, like, as in they engage in productivity, they are going to reduce their taxes so that at least, you know, when they reduce taxes, there can be a lot of importation of their vehicles or their equipment stuffs, which will aid productivity.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
And I'm just praying that it comes to pass as you said earlier.
Yeah.
A lot of times when they are coming into power, they give us a lot of promises. This quality or this contract is beautiful. It's beautiful. If it comes to pass, Ghana will be a better place.
Serious.
You have a lot of peace.
Serious.
You don't think about a lot of taxes when you are doing
this thing. Yes. You can go people a lot, and this thing to help a lot of people to go into farming. And if there is farming, it reduces importation of like just petty goods. Yeah.
We have the raw material. We just need the factories to process them to finished goods. So let's go. The 9th point is convening a national consultative conference on education to build census on needed improvement to the sector. And the 3rd one is implement the no academic fee policy for all first-year students in public tertiary institutions, universities, colleges of education, nursing training institutions, etc.
Yeah, so for the 9th point like this, I think, let's be honest with ourselves. Akufo-Addo has done good when it comes to the free education, but the implementation is poor. We shouldn't we shouldn't do politics with this, but the implementation is poor, and a lot of transformation is needed to that sector, the education sector there. Because even, was it last year or this year? That was last year when the WASI results came out. A lot of, even some of the teachers were like, no, some of the students that passed the exam, the teachers, they themselves, they knew that they will fail. I don't know what to, because they say some of them, even linear equation, they can't even solve. And they passed, like they had A. Some of them that could solve, they didn't even get E. Yeah. You can imagine, we shouldn't, one thing we shouldn't politicize in this life is our education sector. So if he is saying that he's not going to scrap the policy, but he's going to look into it, as in do a lot of consultation in order to look into it, to improve it, it's a good thing. And I only pray that these are not just words.
Yeah, they come to pass.
They come to pass.
Because education is the key.
Yeah.
And when we have people going to tertiary, we have student loans that we take on campus. But sometimes when you are not, in case that you are not qualified, you can't take the loan.
Yeah.
But right now, in your first year, if only you are going to a public school, you have a free entry to the university.
To the university, training colleges.
From your second year going, then you start paying.
But then this particular one, I am not happy with it, because it's like we are putting into the mind of, like, as in the upcoming generation, that everything is free. No. Sometimes
he's not saying that it's free.
I know, but we are in this country, right? Before next election, there will be a policy again that second year student, there are somebody to come down, I'll pay for them free.
I have a problem with this free thing. It's not making our students also learn.
Yes.
And like the kind of tuition
that they were supposed to be given,
they are not giving it to them. You see, but I just pray that there should be structure, like the way he said we revisit this whole education thing again. They should revisit it and put the structures in place. If not, we'll be bringing out a lot of people that at the end of the day will not,
that doesn't know how life is. They don't understand, so they think that everything is free. So when they get to a certain point in life and they are being demanded of certain things, they because they have the mindset that this thing is free, there will be a lot of things that they can do this thing. So on the 11th point, he said, introduce the following social intervention: free tertiary education. I think we did that one already. Okay, commence the distribution of free sanitary pads to female. Okay, I think he used to do this back in 2015.
And it's good that he's bringing it back, because when it has got when the cost of sanitary pad has gotten to now, it's crazy, because you are buying one sanitary pad for 25 cedis, 20 cedis.
No, I don't know.
Yes, I'm telling you, because I know you don't know.
I'm interested in one of the particular one point. Okay, fine.
The cost is too much.
Okay.
So, right, if His Excellency will come in and give free sanitary pad, it's another good because we have a lot of girl child that don't have the means
to get sanitary pads,
and they go through their end of month period, and it's not nice.
It's not nice,
yes,
especially in the secondary schools. Okay, so I want to do this one quickly. I think we should end on this. Okay, the 13th one, he said, institute inquiries and or forensic audits into the following matters of public interest. This is where, see, if he's able to do this I'll let my family vote for him. He said what? The collapse. I don't really know. The collapse of indigenous Ghanaian banks and financial institutions at a supposed cost of 25 billion Ghana cedis. Instead of them using 9 billion to save them, 25 billion Ghana cedis. 2, illegal printing of money. I'll be happy if he's able to deal with that. The 58 million US dollar National Cathedral scandal. Yes, I love this one. They should do it. Illegal and inflated single source contracts. They should do it. COVID-19 expenditure scandal. They should do it. PDS. You know, there was a time that they sold ECG to, they've changed the name to PDS and those things. And it became a scandal. And the president himself, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, also said, he came publicly that he was misled. They have to go into it. PDS, a JAPA, you have to go into it. SML, ambulance spare part deal. And this one is about the president's daughter. The money that they are using for the spare part is more expensive than the ambulance that if they were to use it to get the ambulance. So I am more interested in that one too as well. And also the 13th African Games. Well, I went to the stadium. It was nice though. SkyTrain. We're promised SkyTrain. It took Honorable Peter Amewu to come and tell us that we should forget. It no go happen. Okay, we have Paolugu Dam. That's the place where Baumia is coming from. That, and I learned he gave this contract to his indigenous brother, his blood brother. Then they saw Matset contract. There was a contract like that. They should share Matset to. Okay, then Galamsey fraud. Yes. Missing excavators. Excavators in this country, excavators were able to fly. Hey.
Till now,
excavators.
Found nothing about it.
So he is saying that he's going to go into that issue. Missing excavators and tricycles. Sputnik V. Okay, that's for the COVID-19 vaccine. That's the vaccine. Then Bust scandal. That's the I've forgotten the name.
It's an oil from
yes. Scandal and others. See, we are me. If you're able to do these ones, Keke, and jail them. If you're able to get them, jail them. Yes, they should jail them.
Arrested because it's not fair for us to live in a country that the people start up and just do
anything because of power. They think that they have power. See,
they think that we Ghanaians are not okay. I don't know. They
power,
take us for full
power exchange hands, no matter what you do. So please, Mr. President, come in because
Excellency is saying this. I pray that he should address this issue.
Yes,
he should make it
he will.
For all of us to know.
Do you know the reason? Do you know the reason why I even believe he will? You see what they did to him about the Airbus scandal thing. Before at the end, he was lucky that the special prosecutor said they found nothing, he did nothing wrong and stuff. So you have to go in. People that anybody that you found, shall jail them. You too, your ministers, if they do something, if the NPP can, they should jail them. Without that, Ghana, we are not going anywhere. Ghana, we are not going anywhere. So please just do it. I support you 100% on this.
I want to understand what
yes.
A lot of people went through depression.
And you know what?
People lost their houses. A lot of people
jobs.
lost their lives.
It creates a lot of unemployment.
This particular issue.
And you know what? One thing I don't understand is that blacks, I don't know where we are coming from. People that our indigenous banks, banks that belongs to Ghanaian, that they need a little support. The government of Ghana cannot, but then they were able to, and they allow the foreigners to come into this country, make revenue and take the proceeds away. Take it and go and develop their countries. Like, what kind of thinking is this? Please, Mr. President, just do the do. When you come, do the do.
Let's just take this last one and just wrap up. On the number 25, initiate immediate steps to compensate the flood victims, including those in the Oti region, the Bunu East, and the Savannah region.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So
I don't know who gave Mama this contract, but the person that sat down with him and went through this.
It's a good thing. Do you remember the spillage of the Akosombo Dam? It flooded. Even story buildings, actually, they are gone.
All the details, like the things that needs to be addressed in this country is in this contract.
And when the president went there, he said, because if you're to be because of vote, I wouldn't have been here. What kind of talk is that? You see, but well, thank God, power has exchanged. Now, freedom of speech, we can see everything.
Contract that it should be here and it's flying all over social media and nothing will be done about it. It should be put in action. It should be addressed. Everything that you have stated, we beg you, Mr. President, to really impart.
Sure. So,
please don't come and disappoint.
Don't come and disappoint.
We are begging you.
Yeah.
We are begging, so don't come and disappoint us.
Or because else the green wave will turn to blue wave, and also I am saying that, or else if disappointed actually the green it will turn to blue.
Good and black.
Well, we live to see. Okay, Chada. Okay, you are the one saying it. I don't know. Okay, so what do you make of the whole policy, like the social contract in?
As I said, the contract is beautiful.
Yeah.
One of the things that we Ghanaians need to hear, need to be addressed, is in this particular contract.
Yeah.
So if Mr. President, His Excellency, is able to go through this contract in the first 21 days of him in office and is able to address it and solve it for us, I know it won't be solved immediately.
Oh no,
but you
it will take time.
We even calm our minds.
Calm. There, we know that you have the edge to fight corruption, because there are a lot of corruption.
They should just put the country on their heart.
Sure.
Yeah, we know that a lot will happen, a lot will go on when you're on the seat. But try and put the country on your heart and try and do this thing for us. Yeah.
So for me, Mr. President-elect, please, when you come into office, yes, you do, and also don't forget to sign the LGBTQ this thing, because it's a private member bill which is being sponsored by an NDC parliamentary candidate. Okay. Do you understand? So no, not just okay. Let me say an NDC MP. So when it comes to power, please just do the do, and also ask for the social contract that you have with us within the first 120 days. Yeah. I personally think that for the 24-hour economy, I don't think it can be implemented just like that. And also, it will take time. Yes, yes.
Tell us about it. Will brief us how it will happen.
Yes, maybe if it can start maybe in 2027, no problem. And also that is me. Look at that is me. No, I am saying no, but I'm also entitled to my views, right? So to me, I don't think that he can come and just start just like that. Right. It will take time, and also he is lucky that now admission is taking place to the for the first year students. So that one it will go to next year. Yeah, next year. So it will take time for him to get fund in order to fund searching. So above all, see the social contract you're having with her. That's the reason why we voted into office. So please, just do the do. Let's reset Ghana. Let's reset. Set the standard so that any president that can, whether MPP, NDC, CPP, yes, if they come below, Charlie, you go vote them out. Quick. You understand? Set the standard, at least, even after this your last. Yeah. So Charlie, set the standard. So without much I do, Charlie, don't forget to subscribe as well. Subscribe.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Just subscribe.
Subscribe and follow God's Way on all socials.
Gospel Wilson,
Gospel Wilson on all social, myself, Priscilla Banks on all social media handles. Like our pages at Kindela Media and subscribe once again. We'll be seeing you soon with more updates in the world of politics and in the world of entertainment.
If you don't, au revoir, it's a clear clearly show like a diamond in the sky. If you don't understand, come on for there. It be social contract. Bye.
Honorable worry. Honorable one worry. Nagas honorable